if you have to make stuff up in order to feel better about yourself and throw somebody under the bus, and I don't care, and I don't want to hear or read about how, well, who cares if Manson gets canceled, he has enough money, he can go buy a bunch of houses and he doesn't have to work any day of his life, if he's canceled he'll be fine. No, I think that mindset is fucked up, because anybody deserves, it's your human right as a person to make a living, just pay your bills. Let's say he's loaded, he doesn't have to work a day of his life ever again. The fact, the shame and the embarrassment, it's kind of good that his mom and dad are not alive, because can you imagine? I can't. What he's going through, what his wife is going through, his friends are going through. He has plenty of friends. You can see on Instagram he's still followed by Courtney Love, Billy Corgan's wife. So there are people that don't believe this bullshit. And I'm glad that there's more and more, and that people are just coming up, even on YouTube, on Twitter, everywhere, even on blogs, different blog spots, talking about how there's something about this whole story that doesn't seem organic. It seems like it all came out at the same time in 2 weeks in February, from February 1st to around Valentine's Day. All these girls on Instagram, they start accusing him in 2 weeks. It doesn't seem organic. I just don't think that's how it works. And her case is a bit different because she's been talking about it for years. She worked on, to get the Phoenix Act. By the way, I think the Phoenix Act is a wonderful law, and I am glad that it does exist now, because it gives people like me, they're being abused by anybody. It could be a stranger on the street, punch you in the face for no reason, and then when you go to the cops are going to ask you, well, when did this happen? You go like, well, June 2011. Well, it's too late now. Can't do nothing about it. So the Phoenix Act, what it does is it gives a little bit of longer life of your statement. Like, it's gonna be taken serious even if it happened 5 years ago. So I think it's a great law. I don't think the way she went about it is good. I don't think that when Esme Bianco went about it is good. I think it's, I don't want to say the word evil, but it's pretty messed up. You need to throw somebody under the bus in order to get what you want and get the attention that you're craving. In that interview, I can just read it again until I'm blue in the face. It's right there. She's saying, I was raped by a significant other and by a bar owner. Manson does not own a bar. Right? Okay. Thank you for watching my talking nonsense, and I'm out of energy because I need some more coffee, and it's raining, and I'm having a good night, and just stay safe and be kind to yourself and be kind to other people, and don't believe everything you read, everything you hear. Don't believe everything on Instagram. If you happen to be in a situation, if you're a man or a woman, if you happen to be in a situation of violence of any type, it could be your neighbor, it could be your boyfriend, it could be your girlfriend, don't just get on Instagram and make a post. Go to the police station. You can't go for any reason. You get somebody else to go with you. You give your ID to somebody else, like a family member, somebody that you really trust, and they will go for you. Either if you are too afraid, they will go for you. And then you go to the court. And then you don't even have to have proof for a temporary restraining order. For a real restraining order, you used to do. For a temporary, you just go and tell the judge what happened, and the judge will believe you. I know because I've done it. And it's a really easy process. I mean, it might not be easy in the head, and it might stress you out, but it's fairly easy. They make it easy for people to report people, because nobody likes domestic violence. Nobody wants this to just keep growing, and it seems like now more than ever it's getting worse, because people are in their houses and people are stuck inside with their families, and people are getting fed up and either beat up or being abused or abusing, and the abusers are messed up on the head, and the abusers need to be stopped. Also, it's not illegal to have a kinky sexual life. It's not illegal to take pictures of your naked girlfriends and post them somewhere with their permission. All this stuff is illegal if these girls happen to be minors. But Esme Bianco, the Instagram girls, are not minors. They were not minors when they were with him. It's not illegal to like bondage. It's not illegal to tie somebody up. It's not illegal to be tied up. It's not illegal to do cocaine into somebody's house. If you're not selling or buying, if you're just doing cocaine, it's okay. It's not illegal to tell somebody, hey, can we stay up all night? I kind of want to have sex on talk. I want to stay up all night. Will you do that? Like with me? Can we do that? Cool. That's not illegal. It's not illegal to stay up all night. It's not illegal to have a cold house with an AC at 60 degrees because you are on drugs and you're sweating a lot and you like your house to be cold. It's not illegal. No. So I can keep going all night on the things that he done that are not illegal. They might be shady. You might not appreciate it the same way. It might not be your cup of tea or mine, but he's just being a dude with some weird fetishes and some weird shit in his head. Not illegal. It's illegal when it's forced against somebody, or when the person is a minor, or when you do it for money. Let's say he's taking these pictures of these girls tied up and he's selling them, right? That will make it illegal. Totally. Not only messed up, but that makes it illegal. So I'm saying this so we can see the difference between illegal and legal. Let's say he has this girl on the bed and he's injecting her with heroin or with speed. Is that illegal? Yes, it is, because she has no way to know what's going on. Is it illegal for him to offer coke? No, it's not. It might be messed up. He might be a shitty host or a really good one. Depends on what you like. If you like to stay up all night and do coke, then go to his house. It's not illegal. It's not illegal to paint kind of like dark, nightmarish paintings. It might not be your cup of tea. It's not illegal. It's not illegal to say that you want to be somebody's vampire and you have this weird neck blood fetish that I think that he has. And he said, he even admitted in a couple of interviews, and he even has a music video with Johnny Depp of all people in it. The song is called Satan, as is spelled say and then the number 10, Satan. And the video is hilarious, and it's Johnny and Manson in a bed with a bunch of girls. They look messed up, not the girls. And the girls are just pretty models. And is it legal? It's a music video. No, it's not. So, and in that video, in that song, he talks about blood and biting and making a blood pact to be with the same person forever. And there's another song that's called "Kill for Me" that he says, "We will kill for me. We can be together forever if you kill for me." It's a song, you know. Back in the day, he was blamed for other stuff. Then if it wasn't him, if it was during the 80s, it would be Ozzy Osbourne blamed for stuff. He was blamed for a lot of things. During the satanic panic that happened in America in the 80s, everybody was satanic. And every killer out there, and every serial killer that messed up, and even rock stars that were not killing anybody, they were all under the same umbrella of satanic. They would say Alice Cooper, Kiss, Ozzy Osbourne, all these bands were, okay, if you play the record backwards, you can hear the word Satan. All these things were happening before Marilyn Manson was born. Or not was born, but before Marilyn Manson was Marilyn Manson. So I think he's a very easy target because he is an addict, even if he doesn't do drugs now. When you're an addict, you're always an addict. He's an addict. He likes sex a lot. He's kind of kinky. He makes really cool paintings, but dark. He has a fetish for girls with pale skin and long legs and skinny girls. Who doesn't? 90% of guys like skinny girls. I don't know. Is that illegal? No. So yeah, just keep going all night with what is legal and what's not. Then again, I am gonna read this one last time because I can't believe it myself that in Rolling Stone's magazine in 2016, which is really like only 5 years away, she talked so fondly about him and about how she felt with him that she could be herself. And then after she was with him, she came out as bisexual. So I'm thinking that he had a lot to do with her liberation. And again, She met him when she was 18 at the Chateau Marmont in Maryland, in LA, in West Hollywood, in LA. I'm just saying, whoever doesn't know where it is. When he was still married to Dita Von Teese, she was 19 and he was 36. Started dating him, subsequently a very Lolita-ish kind of relationship in a video, heart-shaped glasses, which agrees to the movie Lolita and the book Lolita, grabbing her knee, the region, and then making out with Manson, with fake love raining upon them in the music video. Then she says about Manson, I met somebody that promised me freedom and expression and no judgment, she says about him. And I was craving danger and excitement. I looked at my mother one day and say, Mom, I'm going to get on this tour bus for 8 months, which just seemed about right, a tour, right? And see the world and have a crazy journey and find myself. And if people are not okay with it, I'm sorry, but I can't live my life for other people. Ava Roger Wood in 2016. She didn't have to say that. And this interview was about Westworld and about her character in this really successful HBO TV show. She did not have to talk about him. She wasn't even asked about him. She is naming him as one of the reasons why she felt so free enough to be herself. And she probably was gender fluid her whole life. But now to say that she was bisexual because she felt so free. She even told her mom, I don't like if you don't care, if you don't like it, I don't give a crap. I'm going to go with this guy for 8 months and live my life. Yeah. She also in this Rolling Stone interview is something kind of strange that she said. Because she talked fondly about Manson, but then she says, well, your demons, you can use your demons and your bad experiences to create a good character like Dolores in Westworld. And then she talks about being a single mom, which I don't know why she feels like she has to say it all the time. Like being a single mom makes you like better a life. It doesn't. You can be crazy, batshit crazy, and kill people and be a single mom or a single dad. After talking about Manson, she talks about the LGBT community and being bisexual, her significant other, and then she said physical, psychological, sexual abuse. Yes, she wrote, I've been raped by a significant other while we were together, and on a separate occasion I've been raped by the owner of a bar. Manson owns a bar. I don't believe we live in a time when this can be shut down and stay silent any longer. End of the interview. 2016 Rolling Stones. The significant other, she's referring to Manson. She's referring to her ex-husband. She may be referring to her ex-girlfriend. Women raped too. And also by a separate indication by the owner of a bar. Oh my God. There it is. I don't know why nobody's catching on that. Maybe people are catching on that, but I catch on that last night, and I remember with all my being reading this article online, because I'm sorry I don't buy the magazine anymore, and thinking that's kind of cool that she said nice things about him even if they're not together anymore, and that sucks that she was raped, and that's very sad. And I was thinking that until now, and until now I felt that she was for reals fighting for something bigger than herself. Now I feel like she is only fighting for herself and for attention. Obviously it's not money because she's loaded. She works in a very successful show, so obviously it's not money. But when you get the type of attention that she's getting, and the Esme Bianco is getting, and all those girls, there is something as much as like a high, I think, and that's a high. And that could be almost like a drug, to get high, to be addicted to being a victim, and to find love just by posting something that you're a victim, to find sympathy and success, and not in the form of a paycheck. Not everything is in a form of paycheck or money or movie opportunities. She probably has plenty with us talking about the rape. So her case is a little bit different than the Instagram models that nobody knew who they were before. I think her case is even case. There's no case. Her scandal and her statements are even more complicated, because if you put two and two together, and if you read her interviews, not only from this one from 2016, but other interviews also that she talks about how he support her as a musician, because everybody was telling her, just act, just be pretty, and stay being an actress, don't try to be a musician. People always want to put you in a type of a box, and Manson was supporting her. Everybody forgets that she said that. And we can talk about grooming and how she was talking fondly about him because she was being groomed. But in 2016, she wasn't with him anymore. So I understand she didn't. Not saying the name. Marilyn Manson raped me on a Rolling Stone magazine interview. Okay, maybe don't. But then she says, in a separate occasion, she was raped by the owner of a bar. I'm gonna go with that. I just can't believe that, and I can't believe that hasn't been out there, and been. It's probably been out there. I just didn't remember it until now, and we need to go make some hot chocolate, not coffee, and it's raining, and there's a thunderstorm coming, and that makes me happy, and I'm gonna leave. Again, don't believe everything you read, don't believe everything you say, even if it's a celebrity that you like, even if you think she's gorgeous and she's a really good actress. You don't have to believe, to feel better about yourself and about what happened to you. If you're a man that got raped, if you're a woman that got raped, you don't have to believe these people to feel better. You're not alone, and Evan Rachel Wood is not supporting you. Trust me, she doesn't even know that we exist. So if you have that type of problem, you have to go to the people, to the family and friends, and to the safe people, to the people that are going to keep you safe, and to the authorities, the police officers, the ER doctors, the nurses, and get proof. Get proof that your nose was broken that day. Get proof that you got a black eye. Get proof that you were drugged. If you cannot get proof in a form of a physical proof and a picture, you can get an audio. There's free apps. There's an app I have on my phone. Free app that you can record people, and you can record people screaming at you, people having sex with you, or you can record the good and the bad, and you can present that in court. That is actually evidence. Text messages, all that evidence. I don't believe when this girl is saying that they don't know where the old messages are, they can't find them, they are in a different phone. These days you can recover everything, especially if you have an iPhone. You can recover a lot of the old stuff that was sent to you 3 years ago, 5 years ago. You can still recover text messages. So I don't believe. I think if you say you don't have it, it's because you just don't have it.